About a month ago, I decided to try air dribbling for the first time. At first, I thought it would be very easy, but boy was I wrong. What's up everyone, my name is Reciprocho and today you're going to see how I've been practicing my air dribbles for the past month. I just want to get something out of the way that this is actually my first time attempting something in this game. I've never been a mechanical player, I've always been a platinum. Like for the past couple of years, for the past like what, 9 season that it has been, I've always been a plat. What I've been trying to say is that I'm pretty much starting from ground zero, and I hope you will enjoy this video, my journey, and how I pretty much improved in this game and in my air dribbles, of course. Okay, so as you can see, this is my first week of training. The footage that you're watching right now, it's pretty much me doing different packs. I wanted to start with this. I wanted to be able to complete a pack before getting anything to the next level. So like, I just wanted to get used with some training packs, wanted to get used to get the ball in the air at least, or just to keep it on the ground, to keep it in a good position so I can put it up in the air and attempt an air dribble. As you can see, my first attempts, if I may say, were a complete disaster. It's obvious, and it was hard because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just driving the ball, bashing it into the air, and I thought I could just reach it with a car. And most of the times, my car was just floating around after I hit the ball. There were so many issues at first that I didn't know where to start. But eventually, I was able to actually score. I was able to complete those training packs, in which I was really happy about, especially in the first week, because that was a big achievement for me. I wasn't able to even hit the ball, to get it in the direction of a net, and now I'm able to complete a pack and actually score. In this first week, I was really proud of myself because I was completing an air dribbling training packs. I was so proud of myself, and I thought to myself that this is not going to be that hard, that I'm actually going to improve, and I'm going to be so good. And here comes week 2. This is where I realized that I was dog at air dribbling. I knew that I had to change something immediately, so I started watching some YouTube videos. I spent more time in free play, which is probably something I should have done in the first week. And also I managed to change my key bindings, adding some arrow to my air dribbling, which was something really important, but I didn't know that in my first week. This is where the real challenge began, because I was having such a hard time setting up the ball, and after this air rolling and straightening up the car towards that ball. That was so hard to do. That's what I was doing throughout the entire week. I was just trying to set up the ball, jump on it, air rolling, and just hit it as accurate as I can. And that was so hard because I was trying attempt after attempt, and it was super frustrating. The second week has definitely been the most frustrating one because I wasn't really improving much. And I wasn't even getting it done in games, so it was just so hard. There were so many occasions where I legit rage quitted. Even once I slammed my controller in the ground. That's how frustrated I was. The biggest problem for me was definitely the air roll, because every time I got up the air, I started spinning in the opposite direction. So I kept saying to myself, every time you're on the right side of the wall, start spinning right, and every time you're on the left side of the wall, start spinning left. Basically, this is what I've been doing the entire week. I spent some time in free play and just trying to figure out that air roll. So now I think it's time for week 3. In week 3, I had small improvements. I still had a long way to go. My air roll got a little bit better. I was able to actually hit the ball, air roll, and just hit the ball a little bit more accurate. My setup on the ball was a little bit better, but I still had a lot of issues. I still didn't know how to carry. I still didn't know how to match the speed of the ball, and till this day, I'm still having some hard time doing that. In free play and pretty much whatever training pack I tried, I was able to hit the arrows. But the big issue was games. I tried to play as much as games as possible throughout week 3 and basically week 4, but in week 3, I was playing a lot of games and I was getting bullied on so many occasions. You see, the thing is, I wanted to test myself, so that's why I played competitive matches. The issue was that I was messing up a lot of times due to me forgetting just everything. I was forgetting everything that I have learned. It's like when you play against actual players, it's like 10 times more hard, and when I tried stuff like aerials against them, I've completely got shut down. Either they bull me, they just push me off, they took the ball, just everything. The next attempt right here was during the stream actually, and that was my first actual chance at scoring a goal. I was actually not too far from scoring this one. I was in the air. I messed up the air roll, but still I catch up to the ball and actually managed to get a hit on it and almost scored. That was really, I would say, a turning point for me, because from next week I started to have way better attempts. So this is how we get into the final week of my air dribble practice. I can confidently say that this has been my most successful week because I've been playing a lot of competitives and I had definitely some good attempts at the goal. The biggest difference I would say in week 4 is that everything was happening naturally. I mean, up until now, I was pretty much forcing a lot of stuff, especially like air dribble attempts, especially in week 3. I was forcing a lot of stuff in there, while in week 4, everything kind of came in naturally and I was able to complete some attempts. But the big question, in which I'm sure a lot of you guys are asking right now, is has he managed to score at least one air dribble? And the answer is yes. If I have to be honest, I was losing hope whether I was gonna score or not throughout this whole journey. I honestly, at some point, I felt like that I was gonna upload this without having a single air dribble goal. But now I can confidently say that I have scored at least one. I believe I recorded this around 3 or 4 days ago, so I really hope you will enjoy my first air dribble goal. I know this is not the most beautiful goal you'll ever see. I know this isn't exactly air dribble. And I know I have a long way to go. I still have more practices to do. But it was my first goal and I love it. To wrap things up, I just want to say that this past month has been incredible. I still have a long way to go before I mastered the art of air dribbling. The most important thing is that I became a better player. I was attempting stuff that I didn't even think about trying a month ago. I actually managed to become a legit diamond. Don't look at my 1v1s. Everything that is left to say is, I guess, thank you everybody for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments what you want me to improve on. If you have any advice for me when it comes to videos, like gameplay or whatever, let me know in the comments. You can also give me some suggestions about videos. I'm open to anything. Don't forget to also like, subscribe, and click that bell so you don't miss anything. And I will see you in the next one.